Beneath the surface of the Earth, there are places where geology and ancient mythology become impossible to separate. Hidden within the Kumaon region of Uttarakhand, at an altitude of over 1,300 meters, lies the entrance to one of India's most guarded secrets. Accessing it requires navigating a severe, narrow limestone passage. Visitors hold on to iron chains as they carefully lower themselves down a steep, 160-meter drop into the dark. Once the descent is complete, the claustrophobia breaks, and a massive subterranean chamber opens up. This is Patal Bhuvaneshwar, an ancient cave temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, which has long served as a physical gateway to deep Hindu spiritual traditions. The arduous climb down forces a physical and mental shift. By the time a visitor reaches the cavern floor, the modern world is left entirely behind, replaced by a quiet, sacred space. The Skanda Purana dates the discovery of these chambers to the Treta Yuga. The texts describe King Rituparna entering this exact cavern, guided by the serpent king Sheshnag. Centuries later, the philosopher Adi Shankaracharya rediscovered the site in the 8th century, re-establishing an active tradition of worship that continues to this day. To those who make the journey, the shapes in the stone are not random. Devotees recognize the outlines of Garuda, the form of Kamadhenu, the sweeping coils of Sheshnag, and even symbolic representations of the Char Dham. One of the most prominent features is revered as the head of Lord Ganesha. Directly above it, a continuous flow of waterfalls, creating a natural, unceasing Abhishek ritual. Local tradition maintains that all 33 Koti Devas reside spiritually within these walls. The dripping water and the intricately formed rocks mean these chambers are treated as living manifestations. The earth itself appears to be performing perpetual acts of devotion. The spatial layout at the cave also maps out the passage of cosmic time through 4 symbolic gates: Papdwar, Randwar, Dharmadwar, and Mokshadwar. According to local belief, the Papdwar, or the Door of Sin, sealed shut following the death of Ravana, ending an age defined by great transgression. The Randwar, representing war, is said to have closed upon the conclusion of the Mahabharata. Today, only 2 passages remain open to humanity: the Dharmadwar, representing the path of righteousness, and the Mokshadwar, the path of ultimate liberation. This timeline continues with the Kaliyug Shila, a rock formation which locals observe growing upward, centimeter by centimeter, toward the cave roof. The prophecy dictates that when this rising stone finally makes contact with the ceiling above, the current turbulent age of Kaliyug will reach its conclusion. Through sealed doorways and growing pillars, the physical architecture of the cavern functions as a vast subterranean clock, ticking through the eras of Hindu cosmology. While these stories provide a profound theological framework, geology offers an entirely empirical explanation for the architecture of Patal Bhuvaneshwar. This animated diagram shows the exact chemical process at work. As mineral-rich water seeps through the earth, it deposits microscopic amounts of calcium carbonate. As these layers gradually accumulate, they build up into stalactites and stalagmites. There is no human craftsmanship here, only water and limestone interacting in the dark. To achieve the massive scale seen in the chambers, this deposition has occurred continuously for millions of years, operating on a timeline far older than human history. Are these immense subterranean structures merely nature's geological masterpiece, or do they truly hold a deeper divine purpose? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of India's hidden heritage,